Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Oh my God.
I have done my best amount of research to try to figure out what I'm about to see here, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think they showed me anything.
No. You can take your stats, throw them out the window. This is a wide open race today. Anything can happen. Last year, Brian Deacon pretty dominant fashion. Was able to get pretty early in this race. Brian not here. Full cast of characters here today that are looking to try to take home. You heard Cleetus mentioned in the video, big block 632 engine on the line here today from the folks at Summit, and we are just set and ready to go here as the first few cars are getting ready to roll out of the speedway. We're going to have some awesome onboard cameras. There you see Cleetus himself on board. You're also going to hear Brad Flaherty as well as Roman Allen. We're going to be carrying some onboard cameers for you. We're going to be updated as our qualifying sessions go. We'll have a couple different variations, 5 cars in one of the sessions, 4 over in the other. Should make for a great race as you see everybody starting to work their way out onto the field.
Somehow Tom Bailey has already got fast enough to be losing half of the decal on the side of the automobile. He got qualified.
Well, Tom was going pretty fast there yesterday, but not quite fast enough competing against Mullet yesterday.
Yeah, Tom Bailey, the very well-known star of the drag and drive world, has a 250-mile-an-hour street legal Camaro that he came out and made some 6-second runs with, but did get outrun by Cleetus in the Mullet. Now, when we talk about qualifying and actual competition in this race, qualifying will be done over the course of a handful of laps. It will be an 8-lap feature, but you know, we need to talk about tires here, tire conservation. This is only a 12-degree bank course, and these cars are, of course, not necessarily meant to go racing. So talk to me about tire wear here.
Yeah, no, this is going to be crucial. That right front tire is going to be your best friend here today. We saw last year a handful of drivers even early on in the race having issues where that right front tire went and blew pretty early. Some drivers were only able to make it about 20 or 30 laps before they had some issues. Earlier, wins the Freedom 500 earlier this year at the Freedom Factory. You know, a lot of people were, kind of dogging him, dogging him a little bit about his oval driver, but he said, you know what? Forget that. The past is the past, and I'm moving forward. He's gotten off to a hot start here in 2023. He's going to look to try to continue that here today at the Indy 800 presented by Heatwave Visual. We've got our Heatwave Visual glasses on, of course. Rocking those as the field is coming by now to get ready to get their qualifying sessions underway. Cleetus is going to be the first to take time. Now, everybody's going to get a warm-up lap to kind of get up to speed and get the momentum going. They're going to take 2 time laps after that. They're going to take the fastest of those 2 laps. It's easy to see how they face the cars out here. Now, one thing to take notice with these Crown Vics, pretty big rear spoiler on the back of these cars. You're not going to typically see that, coming down the road, but with those, it's roughly about a 6-inch spoiler.
Security flap on steroids.
Yeah, so for some of these drivers, they're going to try to get tucked up behind some drivers, maybe, not necessarily like we're drafting like we're Daytona or Talladega by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a chance for you to try to gain a little bit of speed down the straightaway. Be patient when you have to use that NOS bottle there to try to get that boost going. Be curious to see, I know some drivers talk about it, wasn't a whole lot of airflow back there that might cause the engine to run a little bit hotter than they originally wanted. So drivers getting ready to come by here and are qualifying.
Waving to the crowd, and always the showman.
Yeah,
always the showman as Cleetus comes around the corner here going through 1 and 2. And again, when we talk about performance-wise, when we talk about a really fast lap in one of these cars here, we're talking about a high 20-second lap, a very high 20-second lap. And that will likely not be a sustainable pace during the race, but during qualifying, of course, during the short burst, you can really kind of let it all hang out. And if we see laps made in that 28, 29, 30 second zone, you know the driver's hauling.
Yes, we are not going to be setting any track records here today by any stretch of the imagination. We've had some really sporty lap times that have happened earlier. We talked about it earlier. Cleetus, put down a pretty fast lap earlier this year at the Freedom Factory. Right up against the wall. Yeah. right there in that middle street is kind of that spot where you're going to get drivers. Due to the way the corners are banked here and the way the shape of the corner is, drivers going to take that high entry coming in, almost going to kind of see the drivers diamond the corner a little bit, where they kind of come into the corner low, kind of roll and rotate up towards the middle of the racetrack, maybe into that second, and sometimes even venture up into that third right side tires to kind of take advantage of that banking a little bit. Try to get more speed. You definitely don't want to go right up against the wall. That's not going to get it done, especially here in qualifying. But we've got our timing and scoring updated, and it looks like Nick Seuss from the side-by-side vlog, good strong run for him, a 30.569. Get things started. Tom Bailey second quick. Third quick is going to be Cleetus at a 31.45. He's going to be a little disappointed in that. Nick Bogetti rounding out that. 34.646. Cooper's going to have to get the pace up just a little bit. As we're getting ready to roll out our next crew, crew number 2 headed out on the speedway. We're also, this one's going to feature Dr. Parker Mitchell. He had quite the eventful day yesterday at the burnout pad, and he was the fast qualifier in his event last year. That's it, number 69 car. One guy that's definitely going to want to get an eye on. An eye on him, he's going up, and ready to go. And there's the guy, Vice Grip Garage, and Vice Grip Boxing out there as well. The iconic 1776. So you can pull off the top 10 finish here last year. One of the best, most fun guys to watch up here. That is really wild stuff. Burn out that warm-up lap out of the way. Parker Mitchell to the 49.946. First time because it gives you a good hand position look there. What we saw the JHR when Cleetus was coming out here for a lot less wheel than we saw. And we just had a huge jump up 7 positions. Time going P4, 30.225.
Goes to 6 machine. That's going to jump him up into the top 5. Field comes by, takes the checker flag. That is going to get it done, and it's going to be Dr. Parker Mitchell from Teeth and Turbos. Two years in a row, setting fast time in the Indy 800, 29.946 seconds. Only driver to get it under that 30-second bracket. And Parker's going to have a little bit of bragging rights here now. He's the fastest man in town.
He is, but man, look at the log jam here. If you're watching live on the live stream, positions 2 through 8, you can see 30.121 seconds, and go all the way to position 8, and you get the 30.48 seconds. That is going to make an incredibly tight race, which is going to really be determined more on driver skill than vehicle performance at this point.
Yeah, I mean, let's take a look at our entire lineup here. You see there's getting the fast time there, Dr. Parker, TFI Speed, quick Kevin and KSR. Going to be third, Tyron, fourth, Bradley Purdy, fifth, quick, just Heatwave Visual, sixth, quick, Jay.
Cooper Bogetti starting in first. So I'm standing here with the number 1 qualifier and the number 18 qualifier. Let's talk a little bit about our strategies here. Cooper, what was your strategy to get number 18 qualifier?
I was kind of just cruising around, looking where the walls are, looking at my tires, checking the gauges and stuff. And then they were like, all right, pull in. I was like, oh, shoot, it's all over.
All right, well, hey, Cooper hasn't raced in one of these in a couple of years, so we can't blame him, you know, it happens. And then we got Parker.
Well played, Coop.
Up here with a 29.94, sub 30-second lap. And what'd you do out there, brother? How'd you get in the 20s?
Well, I gotta be honest. I think there's something wrong with my car.
Oh, Oh, it's too fast. It must be all the dents that you have on it from crashing into other drivers. It's creating a golf ball effect, making it more aerodynamic. All right, so I qualified 17th, and since it's my race and I decided to invert the field, Chase is going to say I'm cheating, so I'm going to go ahead and start on the back of the pack regardless, because otherwise Chase will call me out. Number 2, who do we got? Brent from PFI. Brent, where are you at? Can you walk up here? Parker's losing that out. All right, Kim, well, you're leading off this race, brother. I mean, that's a high-pressure position to be in.
We didn't really hope for that. I was kind of hoping to follow somebody fast.
There's one thing for sure. You can go home, tell your wife that at one point you were leading the Indy 800.
That's true. Not many people can say that, and if I can just say it as an accident and sneak behind someone fast and tell me they're lying.
Yeah, I think the best strategy here would be to get behind Kevin, follow his lines, then spin him out on the 79th lap.
That does sound like a good strategy. He beat me yesterday in Q1 3-car.
Time to get him back. All right, thanks, dude. Hey, Brent, how are you, buddy? Come here. One of my favorite guys out here, and he just kills us. Brent, how do you feel? I feel wonderful. Who's a fan of PFI speed? My boyfriend, probably one of the more aggressive drivers in the field. He's got really, don't gotta burn all his time, but this one qualifies number 2. So you and I'll be in the back of the pack with you.
Mine was actually stuck in first gear, so a little faster.
Really? You must have wow. All right, then down the list we have Kevin Smith, Ty Braun, number 4 qualifier. Hey, where's my boy Ty at? Oh, he's all the way down there. So Ty, he's kind of like a sleeper. You know, he's like the marauder. Everyone's like, oh, he's small, cool, and collected. But Ty is actually a fantastic driver. Number 5, we have Brad and Bird. Bird, no weapon. Very good. Probably 500 laps in the simulator last night. That's the type of guy he is. Number 6, we have Justin, owner of Simulator. I gotta go monitor. Number 7, we got Jay. Number 8, we got Zach Walker. Probably cheated his startup. He wants that 10.3 liter big block. So you guys know that the prize for today is a 632 big block. Same engine as in the 15. That's a ripper. So let's see you guys do it. That's really what put a spare mod. Roman Atwood, number 9. Middle of the pack. That's awesome. Nick Stews from Side by Side Vlog, number 10. Zach Jimmy, number 11. Demo Matt, number 12. Kyle from Boosted Boys in the 13th spot. LS George, 14 qualified. Tom Bailey, Cleetus. Oh guys, you got a starting lineup out here.
All right, so Brian, we talked about it yesterday. What a day was action-packed from the very get-go. You had a front row seat for all of the action down on the burnout pad. Check out all the action everybody that's watching right now on Computer Vision. I mean, dust yourself off a little bit, had to clean yourself up a little bit after last night.
It was lunacy. I woke up this morning, I think I had slept in a coal mine. Rubber everywhere. It was awesome. We saw everything from 74 Monte Carlos to 72 Monte Carlos stock cars to F-bodies. I mean, it was a crazy variety of cars burning tires.
And we had broken glass, shattered dreams, and the guys unable to get things up. I mean, and a great job by the cleanup crew. Because there were some serious messes that had to get picked up there yesterday, and they did a fantastic job moving that show along. It's always nice when you get to the end of the night and they say, you know what, we got done on time.
Exactly. They worked really hard, but the amount, the sheer volume of rubber that was left caked up on that surface is just mind-boggling. The number of tires that exploded. We were shooting shards of rubber onto the drag strip. There was fans, I think, across the racetrack. This guy blew the rods right through the oil pan of that truck.
Yeah, of course, we don't want to talk about the F1 car. That poor. Well, what remains of it is still over in the parking lot, over on the other side. Just an awesome event. What a crowd. What an atmosphere. What an environment to be in. And this event just continues to get bigger and bigger. The biggest car count they've ever had for one of these events.
It was pure joy and excitement. The Liberty Wagon came out. The airplane was out there. The Speedy Cop was out there in the airplane. This is a BMW that was just blew the whole rear of the car apart.
Yeah. I thought that was hands down one of the best performances there. And of course, over there on the drag strip, you got the legend Tony Stewart out there as well.
Tony Stewart, who's in the final today in top alcohol drag strip, running 280 miles an hour repeatedly. The alcohol 20 cars put on a great show. And really, there it is.
Dr. Parker Vigil getting the crowd fired up. Literally.
Yeah, there were flames everywhere. Some of them good, some of them not so good. Well, Garza,
what a run by Garza yesterday.
He's out there, there's James Diesel in the gas-powered burnout truck that he was slinging the business with around there. Hey, look, you clear got into the atmosphere with our four-wheel steer industrial forklift.
And the mystery machine kept all four tires. Like, I know they were worried about the thing possibly turning over. And Cleetus, unfortunately, a little bit of a short and premature run for him.
He gave toes to no job, a nose job. He gave toes to nose job. Then you saw Jack Stan was driving a Killer B, and he set that thing halfway on fire. Brent Levistad hoisting the trophy because of the work he did. He had the pacer out there. The exhaust comes through the hood. Motor sounds great, and he hugged the pacer around with great skill. When we come back, we're going to have action right here at the Indy 800 from Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park, presented by E-Way Visual.